Hey, this is Judgment Waits with 3dayrespawn.com, and I am here to answer one of your questions today. This question is a question that I get all the time. It's the most common question that I get, and I thought I'd just do a video and show you guys exactly what I do. That question is, how do you record your gameplay and how do you get it up on YouTube? So I'm going to take you from start to finish through it. I'm going to show you all the pieces that I have. Now, I am not an AV guru or anything like that, so take this with a grain of salt. This is just how I do it. So there might be a better way. You know, there are other options. Like, I'm going to show you one capture device. There are other capture devices, and I'll talk about that a little bit. But I just wanted to show you how I did it and just answer your question. So I've ripped everything apart. This is my setup where I normally play, and I'm going to show you how it all gets put together and everything like that. So if you follow me over here. All right. Big follow, huh? All right. So I've got my Xbox here. I only play on the Xbox, so I can't help you with the PS3, but I'm sure that it's pretty much the same thing. So this is my capture device. It's a Hauppauge. Hopefully I'm saying that right. HD PVR 1212. That's going to run you right around $200. Now, there are other capture devices. This, though, records in HD 1080. Roxio came out with one for like $100, a $100 one that records for the consoles. I think the one that they have for the PC is even cheaper than that, though. But it only records, I think, to 480p, maybe 720. I don't know, but you only can do 720 up on YouTube right now. So, you know, I don't know how important it is to get up to that, you know, definition. But Blackmagic Intensity, that is another one that does your higher, you know, HD quality. So there are a few options out there. I'm sure we're going to see more devices coming out and everything like that. Of course, got my TV, and you're going to need a computer. So now let me explain the setup. All right, your signal comes out of the Xbox. Now, unfortunately, with the Hauppauge HD PVR, I don't know if you can see this, but you have the component, the red, white, green, blue, red. You know, you're going to need those kind of components to connect to this. So you cannot use your normal HDMI cable, which I'd rather prefer to play with, but you can't use that. So I actually had this from my very first white Xbox. Alright, so from your Xbox, the signal goes in here. You have your component cables, hooks up to the back here, obviously to the in. I hope I didn't just break that. Alright, so the signal goes in here. From here, it goes out. Alright, so you have to have some more component cables. You, like I said, can't use the HDMI cable. More component cables that go to your TV, and that's how you get your signal going to your TV. Now, as far as your signal, you know, are you going to lose anything going, you know, through this device and everything like that? I don't notice anything. It's supposed to be instantaneous. I'm sure not really instantaneous, but, you know, I do Call of Duties and, you know, the Call of Duty first-person shooter games, and I know that's really important to a lot of you guys. I don't notice any difference. So, you know, I run it through there, and I seem to do just fine. Maybe it puts me at a little disadvantage, but I don't think so. All right, now from here, all right, now your capture device captures the signal, and you run it from here to your computer, and I'd recommend having an actual desktop, just because your computer is going to stay on for a while, and laptops usually kind of run a little hot, so it's not as good to have a laptop, but I just have laptops, so that's how I do it. Okay, so the signal comes from this unit through the USB cable to your computer. It records it there in a M2TS file, I think, like that, something like that. I'll put it in the description once I actually look it up and remember. The software with the Hauppauge actually allows you to change it to a, you know, a WMV or some other format that you can probably use a little bit more easily. I use Sony Vegas Home Movie Studio. The newer versions of that allow you to edit the direct file that you get. You don't have to convert it. The older versions of that Sony, though, you will have to convert it to a WMV or some other, you know, file, you know, an MPEG-4 or something like that, so that you can, you know, actually use it. So, alright, now, so once you have it on your computer, then you have to use some piece of software to actually edit it. Now, when I bought this, it did not come with any software. Like I said, I had Sony Vegas Movie Studio HD Platinum Home, whatever that is called, and I was able to edit it. I record my, I don't have my little microphone, but I've got a blue snowflake that I use to record then my actual commentary, and that's only like, you know, 20-25 bucks. You can go high end with that and go up to, you know, in the hundreds and everything and get a pretty special microphone, but you know, I don't think that's necessary. So that's basically how I get my video. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Oh, when you're recording, unfortunately you cannot get the sound that, say you were talking with 3 other people, you know, say you're playing Borderlands and you're all talking, it will not record your sound. The only way to get your sound is to get, you know, some other way of capturing it. You can get Audacity. That's a program that's free. You put it on your computer, download it, and you can use that whatever mic that you have and actually record it as you're recording all the other stuff. It will pick up, you know, the other people that you're playing with, their voices, but unfortunately, you know, the signal doesn't go in through here, you know, from your headphones or whatever you're using. So hopefully that answers some questions. Leave me, you know, if you got any more questions, or if I'm not explaining something, or if I'm missing something, you know, just leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you, or I'll try and edit them into the video, you know, through a note or something like that. So, but that's basically the setup. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. No. Now, the nice thing about the Call of Duty games, the recent ones, are, you know, normally in order to record a game, you actually have to, you know, have your computer running while you're playing and record the games as you're playing. And if you're going to do any walkthroughs or gameplays, you're going to have to do that. But the nice thing about the Call of Duty games are you can, you know, access through theater mode the last so many games that you've played. And so I don't have to record while I'm playing Call of Duty. You know, I can play, and then if I have a good game or something that I want to record, I write it down, I go into theater mode, stick it in my vault, or I just play it right from there, and when I play it right from there at a later time, then I can record it. So that's a nice feature with the Call of Duty games. I don't know any other games that you can do that. I don't know if Halo's that way or not. I don't play too much multiplayer with that. So other than that though, I'm going to show you in the computer how I edit the videos and everything like that, and show you how I put up a video, how I render it, my settings and everything like that. But I'm gonna have to switch over to the computer and show you that. Oh, and I'll show it to you hooked up real quick first too, what it all looks like. So I'm gonna stop it right here and then I'll come back. Alright, I've got it all put back together. This isn't my normal layout or anything like that, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like when it's working and everything like that, so that you can see it, because normally it's spread out a little bit more. Alright, so, and I just want to go over the setup again just to make sure that I didn't miss anything and that you completely understand it. Alright, so your signal comes from your Xbox or PlayStation. You have to use component cables to run to your Hauppauge if you're using this. Now if you're using something else, you know, whatever those inputs are that come into the back of it or anything like that, that's what you're going to have to use. So from there, component cables out to your TV, and that's where your signal gets to your TV. Also, you have a USB cord that runs from your recording device. In my case, there might be a little bit different, like I said, depending on what you're using, but the USB cable runs into my computer, and you're going to need, you know, a fairly decent computer to handle video editing. So make sure, you know, you've got something decent for that. But I've opened up my Total Media Extreme, and when you do that, then this comes up, and here's where your settings are that you can change and everything like that. And I'll actually show you what settings I use and everything on my second video. But and I'm getting a horrible glare off of there. Alright, so I turned off, I closed my drapes so you can see this a little bit better, and unfortunately it makes it pretty dark in here, so hopefully you're going to be able to see this. But your signal is coming into the computer, and this is where you actually record it. So you just hit this capture thing and you can record it. Now there is a delay in between here, you know, if I go around into different things, but you know, who cares, you're just recording. So hopefully this explains, you know, how it works and the setup and everything like that. Like I said, if you got any questions, you know, I can help you out with my particular setup. If you've got a different capture device, or you know, you're using different software, then that's going to be totally up to you. So remember, you're going to need a capture device, a computer, preferably one that can handle video. You know, you're working with, you know, probably 0.5 GB, you know, from a video. So you know, a lot of, you know, and that's just for a short period of time. If you do longer gameplay, it's even more. So, you know, some computer that can handle it, and some software to edit it. Now, like I said, some capture devices come with software. That one from Roxio that is like $100, that comes with some editing software. And then you're going to need some kind of microphone, you know, to get your commentary going, and some kind of software to add your commentary and the video together and everything like that. So hopefully though that answers your questions. Like I said, if you got any questions, just shoot them to me. Make sure you check out the second video where I'll have all the settings that I use. Like I said, I'm not an AV guru or anything like that, but I can get something up that looks pretty decent. So I'll have all that information in the second video, so make sure you look for that. As always though, take care and God bless.